Bernie Sanders scored a victory last night in the Indiana primary. He won with about 53% of the vote to Hillary Clinton's 47%. So he won by about 6 percentage points. Now, last night on the corporate media and even today, it's pretty much being looked at as, okay, so what? Bernie Sanders won, but really it's just delaying the inevitable. But was this an expected win?
No. Not at all. Not at all.
No. The polls indicated that Hillary Clinton was up, and even on 538.com, she was looked at, or she was viewed to have a 90% chance of winning Indiana.
Kind of like Michigan.
Where I think it was like 99%. 99% chance of winning Michigan.
That's not even if that's a state that like she had a history in, that wouldn't even make sense.
No, not at all. He should lose his job. but anyway, so this was a surprise. And we know, it was an open primary, but still, Bernie Sanders was coming from behind, and he was viewed as an underdog in this race. So it was a big victory. So again, on corporate media, they have to include that caveat of but it's still a large uphill battle, and Clinton is still the presumptive nominee.
Are you talking about a specific network?
Yeah, that corporate media, that Clinton News Network. Yeah, CNN. Now, I will give Van Jones a little bit of credit because he was the one analyst on CNN last night that was like, look, let's give Bernie his due, okay? Because he actually won last night. He's actually extending this race. So Bernie won, okay? Bernie won. It was kind of surprising.
Yeah, he had to shut it down.
He shut it down because everybody else, like I said, included that caveat. But look at the numbers. But he's down. But Van Jones just wanted to pay attention to his huge win last night.
He was saying that, his supporters need to be respected.
Yeah, he said the message is winning. Now he did say that he said that he didn't think that Bernie Sanders would end up getting the nomination,
mm-hmm.
but that still don't discount that he won the Indiana primary and what it means and what his whole platform has meant in this race.
And like we talked about earlier, judging from how CNN usually treats these things.
Yeah.
Van Jones' commentary was pretty balanced,
right?
Considering how they normally talk about it.
Yeah, because even Bernie Sanders, he admits that look, there's a narrow path for him to getting the Democratic nomination, and look, at this point, we have to admit that ourselves. Like it's a narrow path.
Honestly, I'm glad he won Indiana, mm-hmm. but I was hoping that the margin would be a little
larger, right?
Yeah,
right.
Because that's what he needs to do.
People like Dana Bash, they were not having any kind of good feelings about Bernie Sanders at all. She wanted Bernie Sanders to drop out.
Tonight we have a new political reality, as Jake was just saying, where you have a presumptive Republican nominee, and the general election for him is very much beginning. You said earlier tonight about Donald Trump, this is a man who does not have the demeanor, does not have the policy background, or the ideas to become the president of the United States. So
absolutely.
Staying in this race, aren't you effectively making it harder for the Democrats to beat the man who you say would be so bad?
Well, you have already conceded the race for me, and I don't accept that concession. Thank you, Dana, but I don't quite agree with you.
Trump's campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski, said last week that their campaign is ready to bring in anyone who feels the burn, and that movement that you have started into the Trump campaign if they're not inclined to support Hillary Clinton. This is a very real thing that the Trump campaign is doing. And do you worry they might have success?
No, I don't.
Didn't you love the way Dana Bash started that?
No, I didn't.
Just by saying, look, Bernie, everybody else realizes it's done, all right? It's over. Why don't you realize the same thing, Bernie?
I didn't love that at all. I didn't like it. I mean, you know what else I didn't like? How she suggested that Bernie continuing his campaign is helping Trump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be your fault.
Yeah.
If Hillary Clinton
That's the
falters
game
later
plan.
on. Why don't you just drop out now?
Right. Now, what kind of nonsense is that? Because, and we've said it before, if Hillary Clinton was not such a weak candidate, would anybody be saying this?
Not only that, whether Bernie drops out now or, ultimately, doesn't win the nomination in July, does it matter?
Well, see, what they're trying to sell is that Bernie damages Hillary Clinton with his truthful statements about her, bringing up how she is a weak candidate.
But what is
the troublesome aspects of her campaign?
What is he supposed to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what is he supposed to
distinguish
do?
himself with her?
Like, what? He's the opponent. What is he supposed to do?
But she's saying that the race is over. So by you continuing to distinguish yourself and bringing up the flaws in her candidacy, that's only going to make the Republicans stronger.
Well, seeing as Donald Trump just pretty much wrapped up the Republican nomination, he's going to pivot the general election.
He has nobody else to attack.
He has nobody else to attack. So I suspect he's about to go in on Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, he is. He is. And that last point that she made about how Donald Trump, his campaign is now trying to get the support of people who feel the burn. Now,
that's disgusting. That's disgusting because I'm tired of this. They're always trying to compare Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump because they're, not establishment candidates. But I was like, it's like,
they think Bernie or bust actually means Bernie or Trump.
No. You know what? No, you're giving them too much credit. I don't think they really think that. I think they're trying to push that.
Yeah.
But I don't think they really mean that. They're not that dumb. They're not delusional to believe that there's anything similar to Trump with Trump supporters and Sanders supporters.
Right.
I just don't believe that.
I don't know. It's corporate media. It's corporate media, so I don't know.
As Bernie supporters and as people, individuals who interact with other Bernie supporters all the time, have you heard anyone mention voting for Trump?
No.
Okay, then.
No, not at all. All they want is they want to set up the battle. They're waiting to set up the battle. Clinton, Trump, Clinton. That's what they want to do. It's like a game to them. Corporate media wants to set up the game for the audience.
Well, Bernie Sanders wasn't supposed to, gain this following.
No. It was supposed to be the headliners. Trump, Clinton. That's what they want. Ratings. They don't care about democracy. They don't care about this. Bernie, you get in the way of our ratings. Drop out.